first stream since the move. Feeling like my settings are all over the place. Okay, where is the text file? Okay, I think I've got everything all prepped and ready here. Hopefully I'm not... The camera is still a little too low. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to setting everything back up here again. Probably had it right the first time. Probably got to lower the chair. Yep, okay. Yeah, that looks about right. Microphone out here a little bit more. So of course I am recording in a different location, as you guys may already know. But we are going to proceed on here as if nothing had happened. So here we go. Let's take another egg here. We're going to actually swap out the Rattata here. So today we are actually doing a shiny hunt for Kantonian Rattata in Pokemon Crystal. So we're going to get the other Rattata back. We're going to pop a new one in just because of how things are. We've already done about 89 eggs for shiny Rattata. Isn't that pretty wild? I think that's pretty wild, guys. Oh, we didn't want to do that. We want to get it from the daycare lady. So in our last stream, when we were doing our shiny hunt there for Rattata, we actually managed to find the SOS chain for the Alolan Rattata in Pokemon Ultra Moon. So we are going to continue on here with our shiny hunt for Rattata in Pokemon Crystal. But I am going to swap out these Rattata here because I feel like the first one wasn't really performing very well. I want to remove all bad traces. And, oh my gosh, is it ever going to get really warm in this room? There's tile and in-ground, in-floor heating, so it might actually be a little bit too warm. Okay, so I deposited the 20, took back the 50. Yeah, okay. So we're going to continue our hunt here. We're going to hatch one of these eggs. And you guys are going to have to bear with me a little bit here just because my setup is all completely different. I actually lost a monitor in the move. So one of the monitors actually ended up breaking. So I've got parts on order for that. So I won't actually be at full setup capacity here until I get this other monitor. I have everything all thrown everywhere, it's all over my monitors. But we're gonna try to get this Kantonian Rattata here today. Now we did already move up our Alolan one, and we've also evolved that one to Eradicate, so we should be all good there. So we are back and ready to go here today. I'm actually really glad to be back because it's been a really weird week for me. Things have been kind of all over the place. I've been working a lot. Basically did my 6-to-2 week, so I was up at 4 every morning, and of course I did a lot of unboxing all over the weekend. Basically since I moved, so it's been quite busy for me. I feel like I haven't stopped. I did get to see my nephews there on Tuesday, and then of course I also got to look after them there last night. So we actually was able to put them to bed, read them some books. It was a good old time. We watched Mona 2. Uncle Corey has never seen Mona 2, so that was kind of interesting. Little coconut people kill me.
But yeah, no, we're all ready here to get back into the swing of things. I started doing some edits there this week.
and started getting some battle videos all ready to go for commentary, so I'll be doing some commentary to those sometime this weekend. And my plan today is that I'm going to be doing as much streaming and recording as possible, just so that way I've got some content to work on there for the following days. So we'll be doing some commentary to some Wi-Fi battles there probably this evening, but I also want to do some Legends Arceus here this weekend. I feel like I haven't been able to play that in 2 weeks, so I'll be probably doing some Legends Arceus there later on in the week. Okay, here we go. We've got our first egg of the day coming out of the daycare. The previous one didn't count. I think that one's jinxed because I got it at the old location. Maybe that's why I didn't get the eggs. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe there was some bad mojo there. But no, in all seriousness though, like everything's good. Everything is good. We're just going to ride our bike back and forth here and try to get ourselves that little shiny Kantonian Rattata. If we do manage to get it within X many eggs, we will jump right into Legends Arceus there this afternoon. And like I said, I'm pretty pumped up over that. We actually managed to get a shiny Rhyhorn in our last stream, so I can't actually wait to get that Rhyhorn out of the ranch, I think it was, or like, I don't know what they called it, the corral, the Poke Corral. I can't wait to get that out and actually start training it, try to get myself a Rhyperior. Of course, we also got our shiny Ponyta over in Legends Arceus. Now, I don't know if that one counts in regards to my Shiny Dex, but it might count. But the biggest one here is this Rattata. I'd really like to get it so that way we can move on to another Pokemon like Spearow. Spearow would be a really cool Pokemon to hunt. I don't know if I want to do it in Crystal, or if I want to do it in Let's Go. I think Let's Go would be pretty fun, but I really want that Game Boy mark. It's kind of why we're chilling in the retro world of Pokemon here. Now today, of course, if you are wondering how I'm actually doing this is not an emulator. This is the Analogue Pocket playing with the original Pokemon Crystal Cartridge. So we are using an actual physical cartridge here, and then what we are going to be doing is we're going to be using the Game Boy operator to move it up through the generations, and of course the 3DS Virtual Console will be injecting our game save into that, so we can transfer with Pokemon Transporter and Pokemon Bank, just like we did with the past Pokemon. We did already move up our Caterpie to Butterfree, our Weedle to Beedrill, our Pidgey to Pidgeot, and of course you guys know in one of my previous streams when I got the, I think it was the Raticate, maybe? I'm not sure. It might have been Pidgey or Raticate, I can't remember, but we ended up Mega Evolving our Shiny Beedrill and our Shiny Pidgeot, so that way we actually had that little nod back to Mega Evolutions there for our Shinies. Hopefully you guys can't hear the fan in the background. If you guys can hear the fan, please let me know. I don't believe you can. You guys weren't able to hear it when it was on my desk prior, but I've got it in a little spot on the floor here, so I just want to make sure you guys can't hear it. If you can, I'll turn it off. But it's going to get so warm in here. I might actually have to start using the fan. Also, as well, all the colorings in the room are different. I had to add a little bit of saturation to myself just to be able to get the colors to kind of pop out. I don't know if that's actually a good thing or a bad thing, but years ago I actually used to stream and record in this room. So we'll see how that actually turns out there for us. Sure how I want to use this Rattata competitively. I'm pretty sure either Jolly or Quick Attack is probably, or not Quick Attack, Jolly or Adamant is probably the better options for us. Though if I do go with Adamant, I could probably go with, I think it gets Quick Feet, if I'm not mistaken. Does Rattata get Quick Feet? I remember you can attach like a Flame Orb to it, and that actually helps you out. Maybe it's Guts. I think it may be Guts. Raticate. Yeah, it gets Guts. Yeah, so Guts. It's so gutsy that having a status condition boosts the Pokemon's attack stat. So actually maybe Jolly's probably the better option. So we'll actually end up going through and doing the hyper training onto these Pokemon, of course, because they won't be perfect stats. And we'll have to go through some EV training at some point, which I think we'll probably set up like some sort of like a stream or something like that where we actually go through the process of hyper training. Hopefully my camera is actually working. Sorry, just taking a look at some settings here. We'll probably do some hyper training or something like that on like stream or something, or I might do it off stream. But we'll end up going through all of the movesets once we actually get through some Kanto Pokemon. We'll start doing some training episodes or something like that there as well. Okay, get a little bit of coffee into me there today. I didn't actually have a whole pile of coffee yesterday. I had a little bit. Sorry, my eyes are like all bloodshot there. Yeah, we'll get some coffee into us. Maybe we'll waken up a little bit. I was a little bit tired when I woke up there this morning. I actually ended up sleeping in. My whole plan was to actually get up and start doing some streaming there this morning. Hey, JDX, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us there today. You got your shiny cast form. Dude, that's awesome. How many attempts did it take you to find your shiny cast form? Oh, actually, you guys will like this. So I got something interesting in the mail. We ended up getting our Nintendo e-reader. So we'll actually be able to do some shiny hunts for Latios and Latios. You think my voice is super low? Oh, it's very possible it could be. My voice is super low. Well, that's a good question. That's, okay, just give me a second here. See if we can figure this out. I don't have anybody local anymore who can tell me if it actually sounds right or not. Just give me a second here. We'll see here. I'm just gonna try it on my phone here. Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna pop into the stream on the phone and I'll listen back to it. It's possible some of my mic settings might have changed. Just give me 1 sec. We'll see here. Oh, it is a little bit low. How did that happen? Okay, how's this now? The game audio is definitely louder for sure. Let's see. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing, testing. I'm just waiting for it to... Testing, 1, 2, 3. I do little hand signals to see in my video when I'm caught up. Testing, testing. Oh, I think I got it. How's that now, JDX? That should be way better than it was. Just waiting for confirmation from someone. Someone could tell me out there in the wild. And I might have to... Perfect. Okay. Okay, we're gonna... we're gonna see how this works. Some of my dials to my audio interface got bumped during the move, so hopefully we'll figure it out. It'll take us some time, but that's okay. We've got all the time in the world, right? Or I mean, at least I do. I've got all the time in the world. My plan is to stream and record and upload as much as possible when I'm not working or with family, so that's kind of where I'm at. So we are shiny hunting for Rattata here today. As you guys can see, we are continuing on where we left off. We ended up having about 89 eggs, and that's actually very, very unusual because normally we would see them like way sooner. The one that took the longest was Charmander at 64 eggs, and Caterpie, our third Caterpie, took us about 120 something eggs. And honestly, I really hope that Rattata won't take that long, because I would really like to get into some Legends Arceus there today. I'd really like to get back to doing that. We're right before Lilligant, if I'm not mistaken. I did get a little bit past Lilligant on the original stream, but I forgot to record. And if I don't record my content, I can't split the audio when I re-download it from YouTube, so we had to stop and we had to restart again. But yeah, I can't wait to get this Rattata over with. I'd really like to go for Spearow or Sandshrew or Pikachu. Pikachu would be really fun, because I think I'm going to go and try to get myself one of them Volt Tackle ones. But I don't really know exactly which generation I have to do that in. I think I have to do that in Generation 4. And I think that's where I have to breed 2 Pikachu with a Light Ball. So I'm going to have to get a Pikachu of a Japanese game, and then a Pikachu from my game, and I'll have to breed them together with that Light Ball. But we'll have to find the Light Ball first. Actually, I think I can do that in Gen 3. Might be able to do that in like Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire or something. Okay, first egg of the day. Here we go. Where is my notepad? This is egg number 90. Of course it's a regular Rattata. It's only the first egg today. Only the first egg. Okay. So you got your shiny cast form, and what else? It was around 4,500 total for the cast form hunt. Took him 2.5 weeks. Dude, that's nutty. The next is Kecleon, which will hopefully be easier because you see multiple in one reset in Gen 3. Nice. I can't wait to actually do a little bit of Gen 3 hunting. Like I said, I ended up going out and getting a Nintendo e-reader, so that way we can do Latios and Latios in their respective, in their opposite games. Shiny hunting is an addiction. I'll tell you though, I did not miss it when I was away for like a week. I didn't miss shiny hunting for the week. I did miss doing some recording though. I had the itch for recording. Once you get that first starter a different color, it's all over from that point. I mean, I never actually did like soft resetting for starter Pokemon. I actually ended up breeding for my shiny starters. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get another egg. It's quite the shadows on me here. I'm gonna have to figure out the lighting in here a bit better. I do have the main lights off because they are extremely warm. So like the room lights are off. I haven't streamed in this location or recorded in this location in like 7 years. Well, not 7 years. Probably about 4.5 maybe. All right, let's deposit this first Rattata egg. So that Rattata that we've got, that one that we just hatched, that's actually from the old batch. So we actually ended up swapping out the Rattatas here. So we've got all fresh eggs from this new Rattata. I'm hoping this will reset our luck a little bit. So yeah, no, we had to reset everything back up here. I had like all of my settings were out of whack. Everything was all different. All my lighting sources were different. The biggest thing is there's one monitor that's missing, so I can't actually watch any anime or anything like that while we do our streaming here today. All right, that is egg number 91. I've got a power adapter coming from China, so I'm hoping that arrives sooner rather than later. However, I think it's scheduled between 25th and 10th, so I've got a little bit of time to edit and record and stream in this way. But I'll be pretty happy to get that monitor back, though if it's not the actual adapter that's the problem. I might actually end up having to save up to get a new monitor. I've just got these little 23s and 24s to do my streaming and recording with. And that's not a lot of monitor real estate either. That's very, very little room to put your stuff. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit because I don't really know what's on what screen. Did not mean to get into that grass. So yeah, with the Nintendo e-reader, I'm planning to do like Shiny Hunt for Latias and Latios by using the Eon ticket and basically going off to the island there to find the Latias and Latios. The only downside is that I'm not really sure where my Pokemon cards are. I know they're in storage, but I haven't found them since I moved back to this location. So it's going to take me a little bit to find those cards, but when I find them, we'll be doing that in our Generation 3. And of course, we're going to be doing some Generation 3 playthroughs because I don't actually have any game saves on Gen 3 anymore. A lot of them, I lost them when I swapped the battery saves, or swapped the batteries, so I would have lost the saves. So we're going to have to play through probably Emerald or Ruby or Sapphire or something to see if we can actually get to a point where we can do the shiny hunt for them legends. I think I'm going to move them up through old generations to the newer ones. I think I'm going to try to catch them in the generations that they were found in. Now, unfortunately, I can't really shiny hunt in Gen 1. There's really no indication on how to do it. There are some methods to do the shiny hunts in Gen 1, but that's why we're doing it in Gen 2 to make it a little bit easier. That's why we're kind of riding the bike back and forth and hatching like eggs and whatnot. It's going to take a little bit of time, but once we actually get them all, we won't ever actually have to do this again. My plan is to try to get one of every Pokemon, and then of course set them up for competitive. That's the whole purpose of this, is we're going to try to do some competitive movesets out of these shiny Pokemon, because when that new mobile app comes out, I can't think of what this name is right now, but when that new mobile app comes out, we want to be able to battle with all the Pokemon that we have in Pokemon Home. And it's going to be really nice to have the Game Boy mark onto them there, because no one's going to expect me to battle using a Pokemon from like an old generation. Oh my gosh, my eyes are actually driving me nuts here today. My eyes were fine just, I don't know, but like an hour ago they just got bloodshot and dry. And wouldn't it be awesome if that wild one was actually a shiny? That would have been pretty cool. It's definitely kind of strange to be able to sit here and record without the cats interrupting me. Okay, let's take a look here. We've got one Rattata we can deposit. We can get another egg. Okay, deposit. I should be releasing these Rattata, but I'm not. So what is everybody shiny hunting there today? I'm currently doing the shiny Kanto, the Shanto Rattata. The shiny Kanto Rattata here. It looks like JDX the Kid is going to be going after some Kecleon in Generation 3. But what shiny Pokemon are you guys shiny hunting? What you got going on? Uh-oh. What did I do there? Might try to actually pull up some anime here. Would like to keep my attention active while I'm actually doing some hunts. Hey, it's a Ditto! I think the last episode I ended up watching was the Poke Corral, maybe? me see. Yeah, I think so. Okay. I just gotta fix up some stuff here, guys. Just one sec. Alright. I got a little bit of anime going on here for me. So that way I got something that'll keep me focused. I haven't done any shiny hunting in over like a week or two, so I really want to make sure that I don't fall asleep while I'm riding this bike back and forth. Okay, egg number 92. Regular Rattata. Okay, we're gonna keep riding our bike here back and forth a bit. So what's everyone's plans for Saturday here today? Okay, we still have a bunch of eggs to hatch here. We're going to deposit this one into the PC. We'll grab another Rattata. Deposit. We're going to release this one. Maybe I'll do some SOS training for Spearow, one of the other games. Definitely think Spearow needs to be found in a different game, but like I said, I want that Game Boy mark. Okay, another egg. This is egg number 93. Okay. there's another egg. Okay, let's drop this other Rattata here. We'll pick up a new egg. Okay, 93 eggs. So today we've actually ended up getting about 4 eggs to hatch so far since we started doing the stream. 4 is not too bad. I mean, they are hatching a little slower today. I don't know why. But maybe that could also be me. I don't know if I'm expecting it to hatch faster or not because I was doing some breeding in one of the other generations. But it does seem a little bit slow for the eggs to hatch. Okay, egg number 94. Okay, normal Rattata. Not unexpected. We are getting eggs a lot faster, though. I think changing out the Rattata was a good choice. I'm hoping we'll find it here in the next little bit. Like I said, I'd really like to get into some Legends Arceus, but we have to do this one first. This is one of the challenges that I've set out for myself. Okay, 95. on, egg number 96. Maybe I'll get some battle streams up this weekend. I'm pretty sure a lot of people might not want to battle in Regulation G, but we do have to get some G teams together for that new global coming up. There's a global that I have to register for by, I think it's Wednesday, so I'm thinking I'll have to do that probably Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday. I have to figure out what I want to use. I don't know if I want to use Ice Rider Calyrex or Shadow Rider Calyrex. I did use Shadow Rider in the last competition and didn't really work out for me. And I've also used Koraidon with our shiny Venusaur that we got from this game. And it didn't really work out for me too much. Now, my buddy Hef Nasty, he actually ended up using a Necrozma. I think it was not Duskmane, but it was the other one. The one that pairs with Lunala. So I'm thinking I might actually give that one a go and give that a try. But I'll have to make my own team. Because I don't want to use his team, right? So. But yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what I want to use. I have used Palkia prior, and I've paired it with the Dragon Cheering Lapras. And that seemed to work out pretty nice, but I don't really know what I want to use. Zamazenta, it was okay. It was really good with the wide guard for dual hitting moves, which is kind of neat. But I feel like it didn't really help me out with like dishing out some damage to those Pokemon, such as like Shadow Rider. Ice Rider wasn't a problem. But Shadow Rider was. It was just too quick. Couldn't outspeed it. Okay, egg number 96. Let's see what this one is going to be. Regular Rattata. All right. Little butt wiggle there. Okay, we're going to deposit this, go pick up another egg. Oh, there isn't another egg. Okay. Be a lot better if my eyes weren't freaking out right now. They're like twitching, and bloodshot, and just dry and ugh. So if you guys see me kind of looking like this a little bit, that's why. I'm not trying to be weird or nothing. 26. I'm hoping we'll get another one here in just a minute. Okay, egg number 97. Nope. Nope, just a regular old Rattata. It's okay, though. That just means we're one step closer to finding our shiny. No more eggs are popping up here, so it's probably going to be a little bit for us to actually get one. But if I'm not mistaken, I think we have like 3 still in our party, so should be able to hatch them here in a few. I'm pretty sure we'll have a few that are ready to hatch here in a minute. Yeah, that one's going to hatch. This one's going to hatch. This one's close, but not quite there. So we're going to have 2 hatch here in the next few minutes. Okay, egg number 98. Starting to think Rattata does not like me very much. But then again, we did swap out the Rattata, so that we were breeding with. So I did manage to get the anime to work. So I've got it up on another screen over here. If you guys see me looking over this way quick, I'm kind of keeping a little note on to where it is. Usually I'd have another screen up above me here, But unfortunately, not today. Not today. We've got all of our equipment and everything here, but one monitor in particular, my big 34-inch curved one, stopped working, wouldn't power on. So I'm thinking it's the adapter, but it's an 11-year-old monitor, right? So we've got an adapter on order from China, of all places, and it should be here anytime after the 25th. So I'm hoping the adapter will work for it, because it's a really, really nice monitor. It's a big cinema monitor. Great for editing, good color, nice widescreen. It's really good, but trying to stream and record on like little 24s and 22-inch monitors and stuff like that, 23s, it's really, really hard. Okay, so if you see me looking all around here, it's because I've got a big old gap between monitors here. My monitor mounts are a little bit further and spaced apart. Yeah, I think the adapter broke. I was sitting here, we had it all wired up and everything, and I'm like, sweet, can't wait to get back to doing things, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, it won't power on. Found that out there last weekend, and I'm like, ah, oh, no way. I did go out and pick up another monitor, and I was like, this should work. It did not work. Okay, number 99. Regular Rattata. Blah. That's no fun. A regular old Rattata. Come on. Might actually have to lower the monitor. It's up really, really high. Okay, so if anybody out there is watching and are doing any shiny hunts, let me know what you guys are shiny hunting. I'd be interested to hear what game and how many encounters you are into it so far. So far, we're in 99 encounters here for a Kantonian Rattata, and we're actually almost over odds by 2. So that's a little bit weird. Okay. Egg number 100. Okay, we've actually already hatched all of our Rattata. We're gonna have to go see if there's any more eggs available. No eggs currently available. Okay. We're probably in a little bit of a rut there for eggs, so we're just gonna keep going back and forth here for a little bit. We're going to release all of these Rattata that we actually got out of the eggs. We don't need to deposit them into the PC. Okay. We're just going to keep moving our bike back and forth here until we get a little bit more eggs. Just gonna share a link quick to a couple of other communities, just that way they know I'm streaming. Just give me a second here, guys. See if we can get a few more people in here. It's a little quiet. But then again, I've also been inactive for like about a week, so that's very fair. And everyone's probably tired of seeing Rattata eggs. We are at 100. Now the nice thing is we've already shiny hunted our Dittos, so we're actually doing pretty good. We got that Ditto at the very beginning. We needed the shiny Ditto in order to do this hunt. So that Ditto will be going up through the generations as well. Oh, there we go. We got an egg at the daycare. Right on. We can actually continue on this hunt. Sometimes you have like a little period of time where there's like no eggs that actually show up, so... Coffee's good though. Coffee's pretty good. Best part about the hunt so far. I get to drink a big old thing of coffee. Come on, Rattata. Yeah, I think I'll try to go for guts on this thing and put like a flame orb. I think that's probably the best set you can go for with like a Rattata or like a Raticate. Raticate. I mean, Rattata. We're not on Raticate just yet. Let's get another egg here. I'm really hoping it doesn't go to like 150 eggs. That would be brutal. Could you imagine 150 eggs just for a Rattata? Gross. I could see that for an Eevee or something, but a Rattata? I don't know. What's the one shiny Pokemon you guys are hoping that I hunt for? I think I have Faraway Island Mew already as well. We won't actually have to hunt for Mew. I did that hunt probably about 6 months or so back. 6 or 8 months ago. So I should already have that Pokemon. Should actually put that over into Pokemon Home. I haven't done that yet. I think it's still on my Pokemon Emerald cartridge. I think we only have 2 eggs in our party. Yeah. $100 eggs. Come on, egg number 101. Hopefully we find it. This one's stretched out for a little while. I think I also need to have a copy of Pokemon Ranger. I don't know which one I need in order to get the Manaphy egg, but I'm definitely going to have to try to find that. But I think you can also shiny hunt for Manaphy in Legends Arceus, can't you? I think I can. Ah, there we go. Another egg at the good old daycare. I'm sure he doesn't know how this one was obtained, but he should by now. I mean, he's looked after so many of my Pokemon. hoping we find it here soon. But in perspective, we've only actually hatched about 10 eggs so far for today. In total, we've done 100, but we've only actually done about 10 here today. Now, in past hunts, we've been able to find them pretty quick. So I'm hoping today will be our lucky day. Ah, another egg. Okay, egg number 101. Yes! Yes, 101! Let's go! Oh man, that's awesome. I'm really glad we found that. Give a nickname? Absolutely not. Guys, we got our shiny Rattata at egg number 101. All right, let's evolve this to Raticate. So if we actually think about this, we've only actually hatched about 11 eggs there today. So that's pretty awesome. We actually got it in 11 eggs today. But in total, 101. And multiple hunt sessions. Because it actually takes a long time to shiny hunt in Pokemon Crystal. Just in terms of like actually getting the eggs. The eggs take a little bit longer than other generations. But 101 eggs, that's pretty wicked. So far we've actually gotten our Kantonian Rattata. We're working on getting our Kantonian Raticate right now. We also got Alolan Raticate and Alolan Rattata in one of our previous streams. So that would mean that we've actually now completed the actual Rattata line, which means that the next shiny hunt that we do, we'll actually be able to shiny hunt for a different Pokemon. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think the next Pokemon that we'll be hunting for... Let's take a look here. If we hunt for the Pokemon after Rattata, or Raticate, it would be Sparrow and then Ekans. So we'll actually be able to do some shiny hunts there for those Pokemon. Probably this week. Maybe even tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a shiny hunt for Sparrow tomorrow. But I think we'll do some Legends Arceus today. Okay, 18... I think it's level 20 it evolves. Okay, level 20. Trying to learn Focus Energy. Yes. We're going to take a Tail Whip. Okay, Rattata is evolving to Raticate. And of course, this is our shiny Raticate here that we're going to be using for competitive. It's brown and green in this gen. What? I didn't think it was brown and green. Wants to learn Scary Face. I think we will leave Scary Face alone. Did not learn Scary Face. Okay, let's take a look at our shiny Raticate here. Tackle, Focus Energy, Quick Attack, and Hyper Fang. And its attack stat is 43 currently. All right, male Raticate. Okay, that's actually cool because we got the female in the Alola one. Now let's go back down to the daycare here. We're going to withdraw the Rattata that's in the daycare. And then we're going to hatch the last few eggs. Just to make sure that it's also not going to give us like another shiny or whatnot. But we'll hatch these few eggs that are here. I think we've got 3 more eggs. Okay, so we're gonna hatch the last 3 eggs and see if they're gonna be shiny or not. It's actually kind of neat because we've only actually streamed for about, what, an hour or so? And then, of course, we'll get into doing some Legends Arceus here at some point, too. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we're right before Lilligant. But we did get a shiny Rhyhorn the last time that we were playing, so... Okay. Couple more eggs, we'll be all set. And then that way I can release them, and we'll be able to shiny hunt for Sparrow in the next stream. But 11 eggs, that's actually really cool. We ended up getting Caterpie in 7 and 7. And then 100 and something. But that's completely different. Okay, let's take a look here at the actual steps required. So egg 2 is going to hatch here soon. And I've got, of course, we've got 2 more that are not even remotely close. Okay, here we go. Egg number 102. Regular Rattata. Okay, we got 2 more eggs here left to hatch. I bet you we won't be as lucky to get another one, but it'd be really cool if we did, though. Once we get these last two hatched, I'll probably take a little bit of a break. Readjust the monitor down a little bit. Just that way it's easier to actually look at. Because right now I'm kind of looking upwards. Hey, David! Yes, I actually did. I got it at egg number 101, which is actually egg number 11 for the day. So we actually did manage to get Shiny Rattata, and then we evolved it to Raticate. So we actually got it already, which is pretty cool. I didn't think we were going to get it so soon, considering that we were already up into like the hundreds. But before I started the stream here today, I actually swapped out the Rattatas in the daycare. I don't know if that actually helped, but I went out and got another Rattata. And then, yeah, so we evolved it to Raticate. It's brown and green in this generation, which is really odd. I think that's kind of strange. And there's no color filters onto the actual game right now. But we have 2 more eggs here we're going to hatch because we're going to try to finish that off. That way I can release the ones that I don't need. And then, of course, we're going to shiny hunt for Sparrow probably tomorrow sometime. But once I get these last 2 eggs hatched, I'm going to take a small break because I haven't been doing this in like a week or so. So I need to get up and stretch a little bit. I'm going to go get something to eat for lunch. And then when I come back, I'm going to try to stream a little bit of Legends Arceus. Because we actually are right before Lilligant. And I want to be able to stream a little bit of Legends Arceus. But that's my plan there for today. This evening I'm planning to do a little bit of Legends Arceus again, perhaps. Maybe I'll do some Regulation G. I haven't quite decided, but sometime this afternoon I'm going to do a little bit of Legends Arceus. Last time I streamed it, we actually ended up getting a shiny Rhyhorn, which I was pretty happy about. Yeah, besides that, how you doing there, David? Haven't talked to you much there this week. Hopefully everything is going good. Hopefully everything is fine. What are you shiny hunting there now? Are you doing any shiny hunts in Pokemon Crystal or any other generations? Or are you preparing for the global that's happening this week? Busy, actually been playing Minecraft most of the week. I'm doing pretty good, dude. I mean, despite all the things that were going on, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Ended up moving back, which is good. So I'm home, up at my folks' place. Got the desk all set up and everything. Had 1 monitor break. Did a lot of unpacking the first couple of days, and then I worked a lot of 6 to 2 this week, so I was up at 4 a.m. So I obviously slept quite a bit after work. Got to see my nephews on Tuesday, which was awesome. They came in, played a little bit of Pokemon with me. First time they ever did Pokemon, so I set up the Pokemon Go, and they were throwing the Pokeballs at the TV, which was kind of cool. Then, of course, last night I was out at their place, and I did a little bit of looking after and put them to bed. Read them a couple stories. Watched a movie. We watched, like... They love Moana. Like Moana and Moana 2. They love that movie, so we watched a little bit of that. And, of course, I got up this morning at the crack of 11 o'clock. Woke up late. I was tired. The whole week and everything got to me. Had to get a little bit of sleep in. But in all, I'm actually doing really good. Actually, I'm doing a lot better than I thought I was going to. So... been pretty good. A little bit of readjusting. Yeah. Other than that, everything's good. I will show you something cool, though. David, you're going to appreciate this. I got a Nintendo e-reader. Took me a while to find a North American one, but I do have this. I have an Eon ticket somewheres, so we're going to do some shiny hunting for Latios and Latios at some point. And then, of course, I have to figure out how to get some battle cards. I've got one battle card. I think I can print out some if I can find some high-quality scans. But I do have two legit cards. One was the Eon ticket, and then, of course, one is a battle card. I think it was the one that had Minun, I think. Yeah, this is old school. I called all around town looking for this thing, and no one knew what it was except for one place. And I was like, dude, you got this? He's like, I don't know, dude. Like, that's a really, like, niche thing. So anyways, he's like, I might have one. So anyways, he was looking around for it, and of course, you know, it took him 2 days. He couldn't find it, so I ended up having to eBay this. But I haven't found my cards yet. They're in my big binder of Pokemon cards, and when I moved out, my folks put a lot of stuff in storage. So it's in under the step somewhere in storage, but I do have a card. And it's funny, I looked at the pricing on the Eon ticket online, and people are selling those for like thousands of dollars. And I'm like, dude, no way. So I'm going to do some shiny hunts with this thing and the e-reader, and then we'll see what happens after that. Yeah, so I need to see if I can find some codes that I can scan. I would like to do the swiping with the actual e-reader and send it over. Also, another cool thing is I actually replaced all the capacitors on my GameCube. So I can now read discs again. So I did all that soldering work earlier on in the week, and I'm pretty pumped up about that. It took me about 2 hours to do it, but I did manage to resolder all the caps onto the board, which is pretty cool. The caps were way smaller than I was hoping, and I've never done them that small before, so it was pretty interesting. I was pretty excited. Put up a little video short about it, and I posted about it in like the Discord and whatnot. But I was definitely excited to replace and repair that GameCube. I'm so glad it reads discs again, because I've got the GameCube reader, or not the GameCube reader, the Game Boy player onto it, and then I've got XD and Coliseum. I wish I had the bonus disc, but I'll probably have to figure a way to borrow a disc to be able to shiny hunt for Jirachi at some point. Alright, we got one more egg here we're going to hatch. And then, like I said, I'll take a small break to go eat something for lunch, because I kind of just jumped right into streaming. I was so excited to get back to streaming today. But, yeah, I'll probably eat something quick, and then I'll come down and I'll set up for Legends Arceus. And then we'll stream Legends Arceus for a while. And then, of course, I'll break for dinner this evening, and then probably get back to streaming Legends Arceus there again. I'd like to get a little bit further into that game. I'd like to be able to do some shiny hunts for some stuff. But I'd also like to be able to record that game a little bit more, too. Just want to confirm, the game audio. I had JDX in here earlier, but I just want to make sure you guys can hear the game audio and my voice is good. When I set up in a different room here, obviously I'm back at my folks' place, but I set up in one of the rooms, and the audio is slightly different. Like the microphone was picking up different, so I just want to make sure that that's all set and good there too. So if you don't mind, just let me know how it sounds. As long as it's good for streaming, that's all that matters for me, because I'm actually recording all the audio separately too. So okay, egg 104, and it actually turns out to be a regular Rattata. Alright, so that is going to be the end of this stream here. We've gotten our shiny Rattata for Kanto, we've got our shiny Raticate for Kanto, and of course we also got our shiny Alolan Rattata and Raticate in a previous stream. So that means that the next time that we actually do any shiny hunting here, we'll actually be able to move on to Spearow and Pharaoh, and then after that it's Ekans and Arbok. So, let's see here. Those are all good. So, we will actually have to put these into the PC in order to transfer it. So I'm going to save here really quick, because I haven't saved yet since we got that Raticate. And we will actually transfer that up through Pokemon Transporter, Pokemon Bank, and into Pokemon Home. Of course, if you guys have not seen my past streams, I have used a device in the past known as the Game Boy Operator. It's actually a cart reader you put the game into, and it can save and back up to your PC. And we actually use that to inject into the Virtual Console on the Nintendo 3DS in order to transport it. So just as a heads up, that's how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to go through the process because we've already done it so many times. But that is there, of course. So we are going to end the stream here. I'm going to go grab a quick bite to eat. And then I'd say probably in about a half an hour's time frame, we'll come back and do some Legends Arceus there today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. Post your comments in the comment section below if you guys are watching this after the fact. And I will catch you guys in a little bit. Peace out. I will talk to you in a little bit there, David.